My name is Seth. This is Burnt Oak Bar and Grill. I'm ready to do likes to cook food. I got deep fried chicken tenders. Come with me and I'll show you how to make these. Hi guys, Seth back here at Burnt Oak Bar and Grill. It's been about a week or so since I've been out here. I got a little busy, but I'm back. We're gonna do some beer battered chicken strips today. And it's real easy to do. In my bowl I have 2 cups of all-purpose flour. I'm going to use, this is a hot pepper mix. It's a seasoning. Bad part is I can't actually tell you what's in this because the container doesn't tell you. I've got to guess what's in there. I believe it's crushed red pepper, which is the obvious part, cayenne and paprika, and salt. Now, it's a hot pepper mix. This is actually made to put in with cream cheese and just mix it together to make a dip out of it. But I'm gonna put it in my flour and use it as part of my batter for my chicken strips. And to my batter, I'm gonna add probably 3 tablespoons of that. Remember, 2 cups of all-purpose flour to 3 tablespoons of this mix. I should kick it up nicely. Now, I will also say, if you're going to make a batter from scratch, I mean, you can look it up. You got to kind of make it your own journey, but you can use garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper, paprika. I mean, you kind of make it your own journey as far as that goes. Now, time for the beer. I have a few beers here. I've already started ingesting one of them. Using Miller Lite today. I used to use Anheuser-Busch products, but not so much anymore, for obvious reasons. So, this is 16 ounces. I'm really not sure how much I'm going to add. It's kind of a touch and feel. You feel it as you go. And by the end result, you're looking for like a pancake batter. So I'm going to use about half of this beer. Feels about like half. And you will find people that will tell you that you should use flat beer, take the carbonation out of it, and it should be warm beer, or at least room temperature beer. I've done this before and haven't had any problems with it. Give her a mix. Right now, I'm starting to make a dough. This is not even close to a batter, so I'm going to go ahead and dump the rest of this beer in there. And that will put us at 16 ounces. Put that over there for our flour mixture. Mix that in. We're getting a little more batter to it. Starting to soften up, but still a little too thick yet. Let me add a little bit more. This beer is already about half gone, so I'm guessing there's another 16 ounces of fluid in here. I'm just going to give her a splash. There's still some chunks of flour in there yet. I might try to, get me a whisk. This might help break up the flour a little bit better. Get rid of that spoon. Put the old whisk in it. Your batter should be fairly thick because you want a good thick coating on this. And this is also better used on fish. If you're going to do fish, you would change the seasoning a little bit, but it's close. About the same product. There we go. I'll bring the camera over so you guys can see that. I'll be right back with you. Just 1 second. Alright guys, I'm back. Here's my batter mixture. You can see how thick that is. That's what you want. I got most of the clumps broke up. The whisk done that part. The batter's made. And here's my chicken strips. This is pre-cut. They're Tyson. They're chicken breasts that's already cut up into tenderloins. Now, one thing I will warn against, depends on how you're wanting to cook these. These are sliced up breasts, so you're thicker at one end and it gets thinner as you go down towards the other. Out of the deep fryer, I don't worry about that. And the reason that I say that is because the deep fryer is pretty good about sealing all your juice in. And the chicken breast itself is going to stay pretty tender. Now, if you was going to use these for a different application in the oven or a smoker or something, you may want to get a mallet and pound this out to where the thickness is about the same for even cooking. But there's my chicken breast, my batter, and my deep fryer just turned off, which means it's up to temp, which is at 375. It will drop as soon as I put food in there. But this is the preset fryer, and it does keep temperature fairly well. So I'll put the phone back, we'll batter these up and fry them. I'll be right back. Something else to add about the batter. This particular recipe, which would be the 2 cups of flour, the 24 ounces of beer, and then your seasoning mix, will make enough to probably do 2 batches of them chicken tenders. Just bear that in mind. It's always better to have more batter than not enough to cover whatever you're cooking. But if you wanted to be more efficient and use more of your batter, think a little further ahead and do more. I think there was 9 strips in that container that I had from the store. So for this particular batter recipe, you could probably get away with doing 2 of them. So you could probably run 18 strips. But just a food for thought. All right, guys, I'm back. Here's time for the dripper in the old fryer. Get rid of that lid. Like I said, I'm going to completely submerge these. This is a messy ordeal. So you might want to keep your paper towels on hand or whatever you're going to use to wash your hands up with. Get your station set up. Fryer's good and hot. I'm going to throw 1, 2, 3. I got a big enough bowl, I'll throw 4 of them in there. Kind of poke them around. Swish them around a little bit, get them good and battery. That's what you should see right there. Let the rest of your batter run off. And when we go throw these in there, excuse me, go throw these in there, we don't drop them in right away. We dip them and we swirl it because we let it actually set up a little bit, because if you drop them in, it's going to stick to the bottom of your basket and you're going to have trouble getting them back out of there. So we will just kind of ease it in. Just like that. We'll do that same thing. I'll show you again. Just see, it's already elevated. It's not even close to the bottom yet. So the same thing. Pull them around a little bit. Just like that. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fry the rest of these up. And I'm going to plate them up. And I'll bring you back for the final result. I'll see you then. Time's come, guys. Everything's done. Super crisp. Super lush. I've just got me some regular hot sauce here. You can use your favorite barbecue, ranch, honey mustard, whatever it may be. I'm going to go in the old hot sauce from that old breast meat. Get a little dip. That's everything you can want right there. I'm going to go ahead and finish that bite. Wish you guys could smell and taste that right now. It's really good. Again, my name is Seth. Thanks for tuning in. This is Burnt Oak Bar and Grill. Please like, share, subscribe, share it with your friends and family. And leave a comment down below if you want to see something different. If you want to argue how I done this, well, we can have some banter and have a little conversation about it. But until next time, I'm out.